Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense out for their first possession of the game. And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Well, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver. You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
And the single back takes the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the other part of this great quarterback matchup out for the first time. Kirk, the coaches always say, hey, it's about a lot more than the quarterback. But today it really seems like these guys will decide it.
Well, and I think yesterday when we sat down with his quarterback, he definitely feels that pressure to compete one-on-one against the quarterback on the other side. Now, he's got to be careful of letting his emotions get the best of him. But, man, he was locked in yesterday when we visited with him.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Smith. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. As we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. They'll run it to the right side. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Ball handed to the running back. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll try to run this one in.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Back to throw. It's Robinson. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. First and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. And a timeout is called and talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And it falls incomplete.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Completion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to throw again. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Robinson. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Using his legs, it's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Offense makes their way on the field. They get the second half started with a running play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Robinson. Pressure is coming. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They bring the punter onto the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to his target. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
QB decides to keep it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And now the running back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. That fake does not work. The return team all over it, and they stop him short. Took a shot, but the gamble doesn't work, and that decision will be questioned. They pass on the field goal try. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And then first down right back to the running game. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. Powering through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. Do you think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest?
The offense really clicking here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Robinson. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short, unable to come up with the first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The attempt is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 1-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. The reception nets him at 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop, but a big gain puts him in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll run it here. Great cut there. He shreds the tackle. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback just takes a knee.